Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
A study published in the medical journal The Lancet revealed that people who eat higher amounts of fiber could reduce incidence of coronary heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and colorectal cancer by 16 to 24%, compared to people who eat the least. Dietary fiber, why is it important? Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, take the standing ovation.
Olsam Wanam. This is how people in Vanuatu say how are you in Bislama, the most commonly spoken language. Bright viewers, my name is Vanessa. The gorgeous people of Vanuatu wish your day to be filled with delightfulness. Welcome to our show, Dietary Fiber. Why is it important? When thinking about nutrition, dietary fiber probably doesn't top our list of nutrients of concern. But it's wise to start keeping an eye on it, as most people don't meet the daily intake recommendation. The ideal amount is 38 grams for men and 25 grams for women in a 2,000 calorie diet. For people above the age of 50, fiber intake can be a little bit less. But in the United States alone, only 5% of adults reach the standard, and it means far more people need to catch up with it. Many studies show upping dietary fiber intake is essential to keep the digestive system healthy, and it brings other health benefits. A study published in the medical journal The Lancet revealed that people who ate the highest amounts of fiber reduced the incidence of coronary heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and colorectal cancer by 16 to 24%, compared to people who ate the least. Dietary fiber is the material from plants that cannot be broken down by human digestive enzymes. It is a specific type of carbohydrate and mostly found in fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. There are two important types of fiber classified based on their solubility. Each has different properties and functions. Soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like material and mostly can be metabolized by the good bacteria in the gut. Soluble fiber mainly comes from structures within the cells of plants. Fruits, vegetables, barley, flaxseed, legumes, and soy products are good sources of it. It helps lower blood cholesterol and glucose levels. Insoluble fiber doesn't dissolve in water and primarily provides bulk to stool and assists its movement through the digestive tract. This fiber comes from the hard structural parts of plants, such as the skins of fruits and vegetables. Wheat bran, brown rice, rolled oats, and buckwheat, as well as nuts and seeds, are terrific sources. Another kind of substance also acts like fiber and is called resistant starch. It is part of starchy food that resists digestion and functions like soluble fiber to feed the friendly bacteria in the gut. The sources include many unprocessed cereals and grains, unripe bananas, and various legumes. It can also be found in cooked potatoes and white rice after cooling or freezing. Most plant-based foods contain all types of fiber. Eating various fiber-rich foods is important to meet daily fiber requirements. Since dietary fiber is indigestible, why is it good for us? Immediate benefits of eating fiber-rich foods include reducing the time to pass stool, increasing the bulk of the stool, and retaining more water in it. When combined, these benefits can make bowel movements easier, thus reducing the chance of constipation and hemorrhoids. Furthermore, soluble fiber can slow the absorption of foods during the digestive process, which can reduce blood sugar and insulin spikes after meals. This lessens the risk of developing type 2 diabetes over time. High-fiber foods also tend to be lower in energy density, meaning that they have fewer calories per gram compared to foods with a higher energy density. Therefore, we are likely to eat less and feel satiated longer without craving for more foods that add further calories. As a result, it is beneficial for weight loss. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that for every 7 grams of daily fibre eaten, the risk of heart disease drops by 9%. Fibre supports heart health by lowering the low-density lipoprotein, or LDL, known as bad cholesterol. The soluble fibre forms viscous substances and retains fat and cholesterol in the intestine, so they will be excreted in the stool instead of being absorbed into the bloodstream. This is important because high levels of cholesterol in the bloodstream can lead to the formation of artery clogging plaque, which increases the risk of heart attack or stroke over time.
Choose vegan accepts gratitude from all creation.
We will pause a moment and we'll be right back to learn more about the health benefits of fibre. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Dietary Fibre. Why is it important? On Supreme Master Television. After a big portion of undigested fibre reaches the small intestine unchanged, what happens next? As fibre moves to the large intestine, gut microbiota will ferment and digest it. The products of this process stimulate the bowels and promote water retention in and bulking of the stool. Gut microbiota consist of around 100 trillion microorganisms, meaning that their genes are almost 200 times more in number than those in human cells. The gut microbiota also add to the benefits we get from fibre. The short-chain fatty acids produced by them serve as a source of energy for the cells lining the colon and limit pathogen growth in the gastrointestinal tract. Among the microbiota, some are beneficial and some are harmful. When the bad bacteria outgrow the good bacteria in number, it can cause illness. The imbalance of the good and bad microbiota can lead to gastrointestinal conditions such as inflammatory bowel disease or IBD. An imbalanced microbiome may affect us in a broader sense. Studies show that it may be linked to disorders outside of the intestine, such as allergy, asthma, and neurologic and cardiovascular disease. Research also suggests that the gut microbiome may be connected to brain health. Some species of bacteria can help produce a chemical called serotonin. It is a neurotransmitter that nerve cells use to communicate with each other and send signals to the brain. Therefore, it is suggested that microbiota may play a part in controlling the signaling mechanism between nerves and the brain. Apart from the physical health benefits, dietary fibre also has a positive impact on our mental health. The idea of the microbiome being able to affect mental wellness is based on the finding that people with psychological disorders have different bacterial species in their gut compared to healthy people. Studies show that for every 100-gram increase in the consumption of fruits and vegetables, the risk of depression decreases by 3%. How do we make sure that we have obtained sufficient amounts of roughage? Here are some tips to bump up our daily fibre intake. 1. Consume at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day, and eat them with skins if possible because they are rich in fibre. 1 medium apple with the peel contains 4.4 grams of fibre. 1/2 cup or 125 grams of applesauce has only 1.4 grams, and apple juice contains no fibre. That's why it's always best to eat fresh, vegan, organic fruits. Before you eat them, make sure that you wash the produce properly to remove any contaminants as much as possible. 2. Add fibre-rich foods to your diet. Keep a jar of oat bran or wheat germ handy and sprinkle them over salads, soups, or breakfast cereals. You may also stir 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of chia seeds or 7 grams of flaxseed into oatmeal or a smoothie, as they will give you an extra 3 to 5 grams of fibre. 3. Eat high fibre foods. Beans, peas and lentils are excellent sources of fibre. Only 1/2 cup or 192 grams can provide around 7 grams of fibre. 1 cup or 185 grams of quinoa will provide 5 grams of fibre, so adding some whole grains to each meal is a good combination. 4. Switch from refined to whole grains by choosing brown rice or whole grain bread. 1 cup or 202 grams of brown rice can provide 3.5 grams of fibre. 5. Desserts can also be included. Substitute white flour with whole grain flour when baking. Add crushed bran cereal, wheat bran or uncooked oatmeal to vegan cakes, muffins and cookies. They give these wonderful treats a healthy boost. When increasing fibre intake, do it gradually and with plenty of water to avoid symptoms of gas, bloating and diarrhea. For people who have a wheat allergy, gluten intolerance or celiac diseases, consider eating high-fibre, gluten-free foods like millet, quinoa, buckwheat or gluten-free oats to help avoid a fibre deficiency. If it is difficult for you to reach daily roughage intake recommendations, taking a fibre supplement is an alternative way to boost your consumption. Fibre supplements include cellulose, pectin, guar gum and psyllium husk, to name a few. It's recommended to consult with a dietitian or doctor to see whether it is right for you. Otherwise, dietary fibre from natural sources is always a better choice, as they also contain vitamins, minerals and antioxidants, which are essential for optimal well-being. We appreciate Mother Nature for providing us with many fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains to nourish our health, and wish that you and your loved ones benefit from wholesome, fiber-rich foods.
I'm in better condition after going vegan. My endurance has gone up and I haven't gotten tired at all during the whole season. Salim Studamir, vegan.
Warm-hearted viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. Up next is Ukraine's noble willpower is stronger than Russia's force, part 3 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples. May your inner wisdom always guide you on your way to the heavenly kingdom in the love of divine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.